You know, every single time you open an app, or save a file, or even just connect to Wi-Fi, there's this invisible force just doing all the heavy lifting in the background. It's the absolute core of your operating system. It's the first thing to load up and the very last thing to shut down. So today, we're going to pull back the curtain on the OS kernel, the secret power inside your computer.
So, let me ask you a question. What do you think is the single most powerful program running on your computer right now? I'll give you a hint. It's not your web browser, and it's definitely not your favorite game. The answer is something much, much deeper, something that makes everything else even possible.
And that answer is the kernel. Okay, let's dive into this. The best way to think about it is like the brain of your computer. It's the central command center that sits right between all your apps and the physical hardware, making sure everything plays nicely together.
So what is the kernel really? Well, it's the ultimate middleman. When an app wants to do anything, and I mean anything, like read a file or use the graphics card, it can't just talk to the hardware directly. No way. It has to go through the kernel first. It has to ask for permission.
And this right here, this is the fundamental safety mechanism of your computer. It's so important. Over on the left, you've got user mode. That's where all your apps live, kind of in a restricted sandbox. But on the right, you have the all-powerful kernel mode. This is where the kernel has complete, total, unrestricted control. This separation is literally what keeps one buggy app from crashing your entire system. It's why your computer is stable. Well, most of the time.
So we know the kernel is the boss, but what does it actually do all day? Well, it's constantly juggling 4 gigantic jobs that make everything you do on your computer feel so smooth and effortless.
And here they are. It's 4 superpowers: deciding which program gets to run and when, managing who gets what chunk of memory, talking to all your hardware, and handling all the requests from your software. Let's break them down one by one.
Have you ever wondered how you can listen to music, browse the web, and have a chat app open all at the same time? That's process scheduling. The kernel acts like a super fast traffic cop for your processor. It gives each app a tiny, tiny slice of time to run, then switches to the next one, and the next one, millions of times a second. It happens so fast that it creates this perfect illusion that everything is running at once. It's incredible.
Now for that second superpower, memory management. The kernel is also the ultimate memory guardian, and you've probably seen proof of this without even realizing it. Have you ever seen a program crash with a segmentation fault error? That's not a failure. That's actually the kernel doing its job perfectly. It means a program tried to grab a piece of memory it wasn't supposed to touch, and the kernel shut it down instantly to protect the rest of the system.
Okay, so if apps can't touch the hardware, how does anything get done? How do you save a file or connect to Wi-Fi? Well, they make what's called a system call. It's like knocking on the kernel's door and politely asking for a favor. The app makes the request, and the kernel, our powerful gatekeeper,